This is Fox 26 Morning News Extra.
Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining us. I'm Melissa Wilson.
I'm Mike Iskovitz. We're glad to have with us Brian Ching. You know him as a superstar with the Houston Dynamo, now retired. I didn't think you were old enough to retire. You look like a whippersnapper.
Thank you. But, you know, when you're out there with these 18, 20-year-olds running circles around you all day, then you know it's time to hang them up.
Well, we can't wait to talk to you a little more about your career and where things are headed. Broadcasting, perhaps, after being with us today.
I don't know if I'm as quick on my feet as you guys, but you know, I enjoy being here, and thanks for having me on.
Yeah, I know. We're glad you're here.
Yeah, I was learning a lot about you, just reading a little bit about your background from Hawaii and moved to Houston because the San Jose earthquakes, you know, relocated here to Houston, and it was really a big boon for our city to have you and the Dynamo come here. We're very lucky that the team decided to do that.
Yeah, it was a crazy kind of chain of events for us. When we were in San Jose, there were always rumors that we were going to move, and you know, when you're when you're hearing those rumors every year, you finally don't really believe them. And then one December they say, hey, you guys got to move to Houston. And we didn't know anything about it, but you know, it's been an amazing move for our organization and you know, for the city of Houston as well.
Well, one thing about it is you help put the Houston Dynamo on the map. When people think about the Dynamo, they think of your name, which is really, it's got to be huge. And I'm sure it's going to be like that for years to come, even though you are retired now.
Yeah, it's pretty special to think about. You know, you go into a team sport and, you know, you're just trying to win for the team. And then to have a city kind of single you out in that fashion is it's quite an honor and something that I never expected or predicted. But, you know, last Friday was my retirement game, and the amount of love that I felt from the people that came out was truly unbelievable.
I'm so glad everyone's embraced you that way. Well, we'll have a lot more to talk to you about in just a bit, so thanks again for being here.
Cool.
We are excited to have Brian Ching with us this morning. Can I call you a Dynamo legend yet? Are you old enough to be called a legend?
I guess. People have been throwing that term around for a little bit now. So
you're now officially retired after a number of years in Major League Soccer. And how many officially with the Dynamo/Earthquakes?
So 10 years.
10 years.
Both organizations, yeah.
How does it feel? We've seen some famous athletes retire after many years, you know, like Brett Favre, and you know, want to keep unretiring and stuff. I mean, do you ever get that itch, like maybe I retired too soon, maybe I want to go back?
To be honest, no. I haven't gotten out far enough, but I think based off of my testimonial game and how I felt running around out there, it was pretty painful. So I think I'm ready. You know, I think if I retired last year, I might have had those thoughts about, you know, too early. But considering how things went this year, I'm happy to retire.
After all those years of playing professional soccer, what kind of injuries do soccer players get? Because we're familiar with other sports and the head injuries that football players get and stuff. You guys use your head a lot too. I mean, are there head injuries? Is it knees? Is it ankles? What is it that bothers you?
I'll give myself as an example of injuries. So I've fractured my face twice, ruptured my Achilles, almost ruptured my hamstring, 3 meniscus surgeries, 2 finger surgeries, cracked a few ribs. But I think I'm kind of on the extreme end.
Yeah.
But, I think for majority of injuries, they have to do with knees for the most part. And then, you know, you do get your occasional head collision here and there.
Yeah, wow. Okay, so now you're moving on, and I know you're an assistant coach now with the Dynamo, right? What are your future plans? I mean, what happens for Brian Ching next?
So I really wish I could say I was retiring, but it's kind of more of a transition into the front office. And, you know, I want to help on the, you know, on the guys side. We just started a new franchise with the Houston Dash, the women. So we're going to be an expansion side next year. So I've been talking with Chris, our president, and he sees kind of a role on that side for me, helping out with that team. And then I want to help on the soccer side of things. I kind of want to help a long-term strategy for player recruitment and whatnot on the guys' side. So, you know, I'm going to have my hands full. I'm kind of really excited about it, and looking to jump right in.
I bet you in the years to come we're going to have even better and better American soccer players, don't you think? Because the sport seems to be growing in popularity, whereas if you checked 50 years ago, everything was baseball, 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 and then it kind of became football. And now soccer is so popular with kids.
I think if you look about just 10 years ago, you know, our league went from 12 teams, it went down to 10 teams. And what's up?
Come on in.
Nice retirement.
Diesel is here with the Dynamo. How's it going?
No, but, you know, the league has grown from went down to 10 teams, now it's up at 19 teams.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
We're kind of on this huge momentum upswing, and it's a great time for soccer, and it's a great time to see the sport grow, and it's only going to go up and up, I think, from here.
Sure. Well, young men and young women out there, if you want to model yourself after anybody, how about picking Brian Ching as a model to live up to? So thanks so much for being with us. We look forward to having you for the rest of the hour. And Diesel, thanks for stopping by as well. All right, we're going to be right back right after this.